Good morning, winners. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to the motivator, the inspirator, Coach Mike Rice. I'm super excited. This is day 12 of Insanity, going 60 days strong. Also, this is episode 12 of Achievement Strategies for Personal Development. I hope you had a good weekend. Hey, shout out to my family, Whitney McGee, and her clothing line, Proverbs Clothing Company. We are all kings and queens, so make sure you go get your merch. Go get your merch. ProverbsClothingCompany.com. Shout out to Whitney. Let's go. But we're gonna get right into it. This is number 47 of the Personal Development Blueprint off of actualize.org. And it's talking about emotional buttons. Dismantle your emotional buttons. Identify which situations and behaviors trigger negative emotional reactions in you and eliminate them. With introspection, such as self-analysis, soul-searching, visualization, journaling, dismantle your buttons so other people cannot control you. Why is this important? Being emotionally triggered is not a good way to live. You will be too reactive to the external environment, giving up control and leaking happiness. Emotional buttons. These are some key points. Check this out. All of us, I'm in the house. All of us have our own emotional buttons. Something that's triggering us. Certain situations that piss us off. I ain't sugarcoating it. Some situations that just really irk you. Buttons trigger an automatic negative emotional response in you. Usually intense outrage followed by judgment, questioning, and the big point, anger. Everybody get angry. You have more than one button. Identify each one. Write each one down. Identify which circumstances or situations activate the button and how they make you react. Because at the end of the day, we are 100% responsible for how we control our anger. Check this out. Your buttons could be costing you a lot. Even though you are righteously angry, negative emotions rob you of your power. Other people will use your buttons to control you. If you have many sensitive buttons, your life will be miserable and you will lose control. Own your buttons. Realize that your buttons, your emotional reactions are yours. You are responsible for managing them. Stop blaming external circumstances and other people. When you get angry, it's your doing. No external circumstances must necessarily induce anger. Think about a time in your past. What things used to trigger you, but now never do? Chances are you have already eliminated many of your worst buttons because they cause you pain. And practice. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Dismantling emotional reactions and triggers is going to be hard, deeply because it's an ingrained habit. And I talked about that in one of my other videos. Often dating back to a traumatic childhood event or events. You will need a lot of practice to rewire your brain. You gotta rewire, you gotta change the way you think. The biggest steps for dismantling a button is simply to notice it So you got to notice it. You got to be aware. Bringing your awareness to your emotional reactions. Notice what these reactions are causing you. Don't judge yourself. Don't try to change it. Don't try to change yourself at first. Just notice your patterns. This alone can eliminate a button if you do it consistently. So it has to be done every day. You have to rewire your brain. You got to change the way you think to become the person you want to be. Understand, there's no limit. So understand, you got to control your emotional triggers, control your buttons, and you can do it. Remember, there's no limit to what you can learn. So there's no limit to how much better you can make your life. I love you guys. And remember, today you win because today you live.